Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Shell. Can't get much better than that, guys. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
Drifty Callan, man, on the stream still popping. The haters gon' hate cause they know they can't top it. Mo Salah, I might go and get a hat trick. Halal lifestyle, but still see me with a bad chick. Kop-Ish gang got the game on lock. Going hard like the game don't stop. Fly killer like Callum, I'm going dummy. Drifty on the way, they feel when the heat's coming.
Alright, 6-1, you know.
Still popping this
6-1.
The game, we still run it. I'm feeling like Zubiri
now.
with the locks and
We
they
back,
love it.
baby.
Came back.
Top four. You thought it was over? You thought top four was over?
Too far, Matt. Too far. Bro.
That ain't too far. But you man are happy that we won 6-1?
No, but you said top four's back on, bro.
What, you don't think we're back?
Not for top four.
Every time it's a stream, they've been going crazy. And my brothers never lack, they ain't never lazy. We did a whole thing from Tampa to London. It's a movie. Every time I'm back in the booth,
yeah, man.
Squidler! Police out, you bullshit lad in a year. Do enough, man.
You know they call me baby. Yeah. I feel like Jurgen on the touchline. 4-3-3, they ain't never gonna touch mine. Just scored a
6-1,
goal,
you know.
beat Burnley the other day. They gon' come back.
Ah, man, you're reaching. Liverpool, you're reaching. All you man are reaching if you don't think we can get
past what you do. It's a stop.
You know what I'm saying?
TAA on the wing, put it in a box. Mo Salah for the
ain't in the
goal.
wing.
You know, if you don't think we're getting top four, you might as well support Everton, people. That's what I'm saying.
He gon' cook him and shake him, then he roll, yeah.
Yes,
So we're getting top four then, yeah, Matt?
Yes? Who's getting top four ahead of us?
You tell. Well, you said we're getting top
Who's getting top
four
four ahead of us?
answer, is it?
What, you man are not on board?
Hi, Matt.
You man are not on board? Come on, you man.
Hi, Matt.
Come on, you man.
You're just ruining it. Look at my lips. You're ruining it.
Bruh, man don't want to jump in. Okay, it's like that. Yeah, one man army.
But I'm gonna be honest with you.
Anyway.
I looked at the table on you know when you just do a dumb hypothetical to just think how your life could end up being somehow. Man United or Newcastle or both would have to lose 2 and draw 5 of their last 8 games in order for us, and we'd have to win every single game for us to get in there, bro. Top 4 is absolutely done and dusted, bro.
All right.
But Europa League, that's a different discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not forget about Brighton as well. And with Emery at Villa.
You man worry too much still. I can't even lie. You worry about things that are out of your control.
You don't worry enough from the south.
Bob, you worry about things that are out of your control. Like I said, win your games and see what happens. That's what I'm saying, isn't it?
Matt, all jokes aside, do you truly believe Newcastle will draw 5?
Look at his face. Of course he doesn't, bro.
Of their last 8 games. Do you honestly believe
I'll
that,
be honest. Let me say this, yeah? All jokes aside. It is necessary.
New producer, my bad. I'll no, that wasn't even me or the producer. I don't know who that one was.
One of them ones, yeah.
New producer, and it will show them the rope properly at the end of the stream.
All right, what I was gonna say is this, yeah. Obviously, I'm joking, but still, yeah. Newcastle, and Man United, especially Newcastle. Let me land.
Matt, you're not here.
Let me land. Newcastle are gonna drop a bag of points. You know, I can see it. I can smell it.
But
Man United.
9.
Listen,
you know,
we're not going to get
12
I
points
know we're
ahead
not
of
going
us,
to get
but
fourth.
we've got a game in hand. So
listen, I know we're not getting
game in hand. They're 9 points ahead of us.
Don't worry,
bro. We ain't making up 9 points in 8 games. Bro.
Listen, calm down. You lot are really rattled, innit? I was joking. Come, top 4. I said we were done time ago. We're having some fun here. Come on, man. You man are taking it too serious, man.
Sleepy Forest is believing what you're saying, Matt. Newcastle have to no, but Sleepy Forest, if they lose 3 games, we're level on points. That means we have to be flawless. Like absolutely flawless.
Fan base is rattled. Man was joking, you know.
No, but what if along the way they go difference gets better though?
It might have been Everton comments.
What is the
I think our goal difference? Our goal difference is
all right. Before we big up everyone, smash the like button on your way in, guys. Big up your damn selves. Let's just bring up the thing to just get this out.
People are taking what I'm saying serious, you know. But I was joking.
Forget what I just said, Drift.
Look at the league now. I can see the league now, yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Let me. No,
we're not getting fourth. We're not.
I don't know why we're doing this. We're not getting top 4.
I know, but I just want to shut down anything that anybody believes is even possible. Okay,
but no one believes it.
Can you lot see that? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just about in there.
Newcastle have played the same amount of games as us, right?
Yeah.
And they are, as I said, they are 9 points ahead of us. There is no way, all of a sudden, as well as they've been playing, that they just drop form enough for us to be able to catch up. There's no, come on, man. That would be the biggest miracle.
Just quickly, though, I don't think it's going to happen, but if we made top 4, how would you lot respond?
I'd be celebrating like we got a trophy at this point.
I don't think it's going to happen.
I'll do a Mohican.
I'll be careful, you know. I'd be careful.
But Cal knows he's never going to have to do it.
I will be so careful. But you know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for it, bro.
I did a Mohican.
I'm here for that. You know?
All right. Here's what I will caveat it with.
Thin strip as well, bro.
If I believed, if I believed that Liverpool had an 8-game winning streak in them this season, I'd probably think there's a tiny possibility. But the problem is, we will not win 8 games in a row, and that's what the problem is. That's what the problem is. Because Newcastle could possibly drop 9 points.
24 points up for grabs.
Bro, there's not a chance Liverpool all of a sudden win 8 games in a row. No, it'd be 9 games in a row.
Let's leave. Do you know what? We're wasting too much time on the top 14. You're right.
We are wasting time.
Listen, I was messing about. I don't know. But can I say something? But can I say something? I will say this, yeah. I'll say this. The fact that I mentioned top 4 and everyone got so rattled and was having to give the rebuttals and say this and that, and even you two get a little bit thing, that says to me there's a small part of you lot that's just clinging on. Like you're you rattled us like a man walking into.
Hear me out.
No, you're the DiCaprio on the iceberg.
With everyone who's hungry.
We all knew what was gonna happen.
Just smelling out the room, but you're saying no one can have any. That's why we're rattled, bro.
You look with the DiCaprio on the iceberg, holding on, and you thought there might be a slight chance. Because you said there was enough space on that little raft. There was enough space.
Yeah, she bought it.
But
that's not the point.
But let's go though. Let's go.
I'm aiming for 6th spot. That's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah.
I hear that. She call man's name when man's just in the cold water like that, you know. So, boy,
you never know, though. That's what I'm saying. The fact now, but you know what it is, the all jokes aside, the fact that there's even 1% of everybody that's like, are you trying?
There is no percent in me, Matt.
There's no.
The only way I believe we can get top 4 is if I see Alisson score a winning goal in the next.
But the fact that you not reacted like that and I was clearly joking says a lot, you know. Your reaction says a lot, you know.
Matt,
you might could have just looked at me and just been like this.
I'm telling you, from the bottom of my heart, I do not even have a percent in me. I made peace with it after the Bournemouth game.
Is it the same piece of Firmino leaving? Is it that same piece?
There's no peace with Firmino leaving. I just had to accept it. And
okay, so you've accepted. You're not against on the man. Fair play.
Well, yeah, I have to.
I said that. Fair play.
Yeah, I can't. I've accepted it. I have to move on from it.
Hey, you know what? Matt's got the people up for it. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Matt's got the people up.
Listen, bruv, I should be part of that coaching staff. I'm telling you. Hey, I don't know what's going on. I was joking, and everyone's taking.
I know you were,
bruv. I think I've already conceded top 4 a long time. But you know what?
I'm not gonna lie, man. I think you're moving like Squidly, bro.
If you think I'm Squidly. One day Squidly will learn not how to fall off his bike. There might be one of them days where Squidly can actually, steer, but it's what it is, man.
Squidler.
It's not happening.
Nah, drunk Vigo, calm down, bro. Calm down, bro.
I don't see what they said.
No, it's nothing like bad to us, but yeah, calm down, bro.
That is a
because you know what's cool. You know the world is a funny place. Because if this stuff was to ever happen, bare people in the mud.
I'm not even gonna lie. That is a challenge,
bro.
I don't even know where you'd get enough of them.
Kind of subjecting yourself to death if you do that.
Yeah.
Right,
it depends,
guys.
If they're domesticated, you might be all right.
Let's get onto the player ratings, guys. Let's go straight to it. Bruv, domesticated or not, bruv?
Never.
I watched Demolition Man. Them man, they said it tastes like chicken, bro.
That's them, man, bro. Demolition Man. That's when you name Demolition and your surname's Man, you're willing to name anything, innit? Right.
Boy.
Right. Alisson Becker, boys. What are we saying for AB?
We got the people that still believe. Alisson, you know what?
Matt, did you know that?
What's that, sorry?
If you look up Becker in the dictionary, it actually says about that life.
I didn't know until now. I didn't know.
So his name is actually Alisson about that life. Like,
Alisson about that life. Learn something new every day. Well, he's the best goalkeeper in the world, man. He was unlucky to concede today because it wasn't his fault, innit? So
he can't be the best goalkeeper in the world. That's Ramsdale, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's true. But maybe second best then. Maybe second best.
He's the best, bro. Ramsdale and bun Arsenal. Anyone wants to war with when it comes to Alisson, I'm fully here for it.
I don't think there's a person on the planet that believes there's a better goalkeeper in the world than Alisson. If they say it, they're just saying it for giggles. They're just saying it for giggles. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Been the best in the world for a little while now.
For a little while, bro.
Yeah, start really respecting Alisson Becker. Because things stand right now, he might even go down as the greatest goalkeeper in Liverpool's history. Really?
I think he's on his respect. No, he's on his way, bro. He's on his way. I'll say this. From when Alisson entered the league, he's arguably been, well, he has been, in my opinion, top 3 in the world. It's just that every year he's gotten better and he's pushed himself to number 1. That's what it is for me. And do you know what it is as well? The reason why he wasn't getting the respect that he deserves is because people are focusing on our defense and Virgil van Dijk and how great Virgil van Dijk is, but not forgetting, just because you have a great defense, don't mean to say that your goalkeeper ain't great. Because even if you only have an opponent that has 3 shots at you, but you save all 3, you're a bad man because your concentration levels have to be different from others. You see goalkeepers that get packed every week, they get their praise, but you're getting packed. That's reps, innit? You get what I'm saying? That's reps. These men aren't getting no reps. Big up Goon and Lee. Hey, Lee, make sure you're there this Thursday.
Lee was like, yo, I'm just a bystander. Man, they were just taking shots at me for no
Thursday,
reason.
Lee, we move.
By the way, Jamie, we got to have a conversation, bro. Who's a better goalkeeper than Ali then?
No one. He's trolling.
Yeah,
I don't know, Jamie's got some wild takes still.
What are we saying for Ali tonight?
I don't think he was tested enough to give him like a 9 or a 10.
No.
8.
No.
But I'll give him an 8. I'll give him an 8.
Boy.
Save him, Cal. Save him. We'll do it after we've done the whole team, innit? We'll do it after
we're here now. We're here now, Drew. We're here now.
We're here now.
The blood clot, see up there, son, that yard there. Am I gun that?
Who was it?
Am I gun that? Am I gun that?
Trent with dreads doing this false midfield thing. When we said we wanted 3 at the back, man, them ridiculed. Now we have 3 at the back. Trent's been unlocked, it seems.
Matt, bring up them stats. Bring up them guys.
Midfield, 2 assists, 153 touches, 124 accurate passes, 91 pass completion, 12 accurate balls, 20 passes into the final third, and 11 ball recoveries. Are you crazy? This is from a guy that was playing the high. Bro, the man was interchanging between CDM and right back. Do you know how mad that is? And remember, this is a guy that's only done it now for 2 games in a row. Certain men have been doing it all season, and I'll give them 100% props. That's Zinchenko, and even a couple years before that, Cancelo was doing it. Yeah, we've been saying for a long time that Trent Alexander-Arnold has the capability to play midfield. Whether Klopp decides to use this long term or not, we don't know. But it just goes to show you the player that we have at our hands. And for the people that were saying he can't defend and tear, okay, he might not be the greatest defender. But for people that were even saying things like, yeah, we just gotta get a new right back, and we have to. I don't know what we're gonna do with Trent. Bro, the guy is a generational talent. He shows it all the time. What's to say majority of the time? He has stinkers like everyone else. Our whole team has had a stinker this season. It's time to get back on the wave of actually getting behind Trent, man. And do you know what I mean? Like, because for me, the media and even pundits have like pretty much tried to take his confidence away. And fair play to Klopp and the coaching staff who said, you know what? We've listened to you guys. We've heard the podcasts. Yeah, we've heard the telephone calls. I got Drifty's email. I got Cal's letter. I got Matt's one-on-one thing where Matt just pulled up to the yard, bro. Listen, they wanted to hear, and this is what they're seeing. Trent in midfield, bruv. The proof was in the pudding, bro. It works.
Yo,
look, can I play devil's advocate?
Oh God!
Are you gonna ruin it, bro?
Are you actually joking? After what I just said?
No, all right, don't worry. I'll leave it.
No. Was you gonna? What? No. Hold on.
It's a safe space, Cal. Say what you want to say.
It's not a safe space, bro. It's not a safe space. It's never been a safe space.
It's a safe space, bro.
No, don't worry. No, I ain't saying no.
Go on, say it, bro. Just say it. You've ruined it. You've ruined it. You've actually ruined it.
I'm gonna give Trent an Alcantara rating.
Oh
yeah, that isn't even a question.
That's not. Is that what it was?
Right.
What?
Let's move on to the next player then.
That's not even. No,
you're just gonna say something else.
I ain't saying it, bro.
Nah, do you know why, Drift? He's backing at the wall because he goes, "Oh, your exact words were, let me play devil's advocate."
No, I've read. He's
about to do an Al Pacino on us, bro.
No, I've read the room and it's long. It's long, long,
bro.
I ain't saying it.
No, we need you to kind of say it though. Is it bad or is this more of a thing where we're gonna go? Oh, we get what you mean though.
I was just gonna ask a question, but
it's not. Well, you can ask a question though.
Ask away.
Oh, it's a question. No, you're not giving an answer, are you? Or you're not giving it.
Look, we all grew up in Caribbean households. Sometimes you just know when to
stay quiet. Just say it, fam.
I ain't saying it, bro. You can put me on full screen if you want, bro. I ain't saying
it. All right, cool. The show will just go on pause. Director, don't take him off the full screen, director. Yeah. All right, cool.
I tell you what, Cal, we'll mute you, say it, and we'll lip read, innit?
Nope. I ain't saying it.
All right.
Bro, are you telling me you were gonna say something? Just say it though. I don't understand.
Saying it, bro. I was saying,
you know what? You know the tune I played for you before we came on.
Yeah,
I've got Bounty Killer's voice in my head. You know.
No, but Carl, the fact that you're not saying it makes me worry that it was something so bad. You know.
I don't think it was. It was just.
Oh, I know what you was gonna say. You was gonna say something like, "Oh, I know what it is." Is it got something to do something like because he's playing midfield? Could it be something to do where Klopp they don't think about the midfield thing as much in the summer?
No,
like that?
It wasn't even going to be that.
No, fam, you got me perplexed. So what is it then?
I'll say it when the show is finished.
No, but man said he must have been a safe place.
And when I say it to you guys as well, I'm going to say it and I'm going to jump offline and I'm going to switch off my data. So I won't see your WhatsApps until tomorrow.
No, bruv, you got to say it. No, Carl, you have to say it. Come on, bro.
No, I ain't saying it, bro. I saw how I was met with when I said, "Can I play as devil's advocate?" This is what you did, Matt. Oh no! I'm good. I know when to read the room, bro. Nah, I'm good.
What it is because you won't say it. It's making like even myself and Jiffy. But it couldn't. Even though I said that, it can't be that. But unless you say something like Trent in midfield is a horror show or something.
No. All right. I'm gonna say it because I'm being asked to say it. But this means if you lot come for me, you're basically our parents, innit?
Yeah.
Because back in the day, it used to be tell the truth and you won't get in
trouble.
Yeah.
But I'll probably understand what you're gonna say. I don't think it's gonna be because you don't say wild statements though.
I was gonna say two things.
Yeah.
One, shouldn't Klopp have tried this sooner?
That's not wrong with that.
Now, hear me out. Look at Drifty's face. There it is straight away.
No, but there's nothing wrong with that.
I agree with you.
I'm perplexed. That's fine to say though.
The second one,
is
do we have to be careful not to go overboard because this is the second game he's done this, and the first game he only did it for a half of a game. So do we need to be careful because this is a new formation? Do we have to wait and see how it develops before we can say that this is the new thing? And also, for anyone saying Cal said Trent can't play in midfield, technically he's not playing in midfield. He's doing two roles, which allows him to have that freedom and not be marked. That's all I wanted to say.
But sorry for anyone. Devil's advocate, though.
Peter, make me come out Irene. Peter, come out Irene. You see that get bad. Peter, we are going to block out. Peter, you're nearly dead.
This is I ain't gonna say nothing else.
No. All jokes aside, bro. I actually think those are normal questions, though.
Yes, I know they're normal questions, but I don't usually look. Vex Blazer straight away, raw.
No, but Cal,
I must be crazy. I don't see the bad.
No, but here's the wickedest thing, boys. What we're not understanding was so brilliant, and I'm not gonna lie, Klopp gets credit for doing it, but we actually have to give the credit to Pep because Pep is actually the one who did this first, right? He did it with Zinchenko at City, and then he did it with
again.
Who's gone Bayern Munich again? What's his name again?
Cancelo. Coyote. For a start, Trent came into the first team when he was about 17 and was playing right back from 17. In the youth team, he's also doing up a combination between centre midfield and right back. To say he was solely a midfielder in the youth academy suggests that you weren't watching him in the youth academy. And with all due respect, if there's anything Drifter Matt can back me up on, I watch youth team football.
Yeah, you do.
I know what I used to watch.
Facts.
I'm just saying again, this is why I tend not to say anything.
Yeah, do you know, for a second, when you said Pep, my brain said, what? Linders? Are we doing this Linders thing again?
No, but all jokes aside, the inverted right back is Guardiola's thing. We can't think it. He did it at Bayern Munich with Lahm, and then he brought it to Man City. Like we can't act like it's not his thing. It is his thing. That's why
it don't matter though. It don't matter.
No. I'm saying Klopp still gets credit for trying it within our system. But what I'm saying is overall playing like this is Guardiola's thing. That's why he's the best manager of all time, in my opinion, because these are the type of things that he does that are generationally changing formations and tactics and whatever. But putting that to one side, moving Trent into this position where he becomes a midfielder when we're attacking.
Arteta.
I agree that as well. Yeah, but Arteta learned from Guardiola.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So look, he literally learned it.
And remember, that was what City were doing with Zinchenko. So he literally bought Zinchenko and then just copied what Man City were doing with Zinchenko. Yeah. So if you look at the situation, regardless of where the ideas come from, it works beautifully if everything else is working well.
So I just saw a comment. This is deep still.
No, it's not that far.
No.
It's not that far. But what the mad thing is that what Klopp has recognised, regardless of whether he's taking a page out of Guardiola's book or not, is that we've got a player, arguably, apart from Philip Lahm, who would be the best at that role. Do you get what I mean? Like, if you're looking at certain players, who better than Trent to be able to be a player that can move into midfield and become creative when you're on the ball? Like, Zinchenko's a really good player. What's his name is a really good player. But I don't think that they are as good offensively as Trent. That's just my opinion. People might disagree with me or whatever.
No, I agree. Yeah.
They're just so like if you can do what Man City did with those players, but just with a player that is better creatively than those players, you've got an unbelievable weapon in your arsenal. Like it's not even funny how good that weapon can actually be.
No, agreed. And do you know what? Just want to say as well, I just want to add to what Carl said. I think what Carl said is absolutely valid. Because firstly, we all sat here and kept on saying, is Klopp ever going to change anything? And it took Klopp 28 games. I think Carl's right to say that. 28 games, the man's getting berated in the media across football, saying he can't play the right back role, even though we know he can. But obviously the team's not playing well and deficiencies are showing up more than ever because we can't defend. Klopp finally decides to go, do you know what? Let's try something else.
No one, Mac. No one.
No, it's true. And then Klopp finally decides to try, like you said, Drift, what Pep's done with Zinchenko and Cancelo before, and thought, let's see if it works. Fair play to Klopp, they finally done it. But I think Kyle's right to ask that question. Secondly, what your other point, Kyle, was what was the second point?
He just said, why hasn't Klopp done it earlier? And I believe that was
no. There was 2 points. There was 2 points. Why didn't Klopp done it? And there was another one after that.
I'm saying I don't think we can necessarily say this is the new
carried away.
Yeah, and not just that. I'm not even saying it because he can't do it. I'm saying it because we don't know if he's going to revert to type again either.
Bro, I actually think you're
adversity. Options though, Carl.
I think you're right again.
He's got options.
No, but again, dare I say it, Drift, in the last the games when Trent has done this, which was like mainly the second half against Arsenal and the game today, we hadn't really faced much adversity.
But you know one thing I do like.
So you pick and choose when to do it, Cal. That's what's beautiful. You can pick and choose when to apply those.
You're missing my point. You're missing my point. I'm not saying it's a bad option. I'm saying it's a great option. Yeah. I'm saying will Klopp revert to type if we face adversity?
Ooh,
no,
that's a tough one. Don't know.
I think if we're facing adversity, you play a player who's more defensively minded. I think you play maybe a Gomez at right back, or we buy another right back and we have someone who more thinks defensively, and then you pick and choose when you have that tactic. Like I think this tactic is mainly for when you're playing teams that you're better than, Cal, where you're going to dominate possession, when you're going to have the ball more, like today. I don't think you try and do this against the Real Madrid or someone.
No, but you did it against Arsenal, bro.
But we were already losing, so it was a kind of situation where it was like, do you know what? Let's implement the tactic to get us back in the game. We didn't do it from the beginning.
That's even more brave of Klopp. That's even more brave.
It is brave, but you've almost got nothing to lose, though, bro. When you're 2-0 down, you've almost got nothing to lose. Do you get what I mean?
We could have lost our dignity last week, bro.
No, but that's why I respect Klopp for being brave. He was looking at the team who's leading the Premier League and thought, no, I'm going to try a thing here. We're losing. Bun it, I'm going to try a thing. And I actually respect that. And that's why Klopp is such a genius manager, because he can do things that are right. Like people will be like, whoa, I can't believe he did that. But he is who he is. He takes the risks to do what's necessary to get the job done. When I mean, we've had a bad season, but let's not act like he hasn't been brilliant for 5 out of the 6 years he's been at Liverpool. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, you just switch it up.
About here, Klopp or Trent?
No, Klopp. I'm saying, like, he's been brilliant for 5 out of the 6 years. So, and you've got to remember as well, what it also does, Cal, is it means that not only can we invert him, if we get a proper right back, if we get a proper midfield that can cover when he goes forward the way we used to with Hendo, we can also go back to the fullback thing. So we've just got an array of weapons that we can start using as long as we get the right players to be able to implement it. So that's the key.
Yeah.
Because you said it best, Cal. We bring in a Kone who would be brilliant at being able to cover the right side when Trent starts to go forward. If he doesn't come into midfield and he just pushes forward on the right like he did for the first 3 or 4 years, and we bring in a Kone or somebody who can start covering so we can go back to what we used to do. Imagine that. Opposition don't know if man's got him covering, if he's playing on the wing, if he's going to invert, if he's going to come inside. We've just got a weapon we can use whichever way we feel like. Do you know what I mean? And that's the beauty of having a generational talent like Trent. As long as you've got the players around him to utilize what he can do, you can change what you're doing depending on who the opposition are, or even change it during the game. That's the beauty. That's the beauty. It just is what it is. So shout out to everyone who gave up on Trent. Shout out to them, man, innit? That's all I'm saying.
You can't say that, Drew.
Oh, bruv, I can, bruv. Because
let me say,
very similar to the Mane situation. Trent at right back was getting exposed and becoming a hindrance. Klopp changed his position to be less of a hindrance.
But was he becoming a hindrance, or was the whole team not just playing crap?
No, he was a hindrance, Drift.
No, the whole team was playing crap, bro.
But Drift, he was a standout as a hindrance, bro.
But he was still doing what? But he was still trying to do what we did when we were successful. But the midfield just couldn't help anymore, and then it started to look like
he's a grown man, bro. He shouldn't need midfield to be tackling for him and being in position for him, bro.
But he was following instructions, bro.
He wasn't following instructions to get beat by Matoma all the time and to not be in a position where he needed to be.
No, but Klopp said it
he's
himself. The reason why he's out of position a lot is because he's doing what I'm asking him to do.
Yes, but Drift, just because you're out of position doesn't mean you can't get into position, and doesn't mean you can't make tackles and make interceptions. He wasn't doing it. That's why he's now because if Trent was fine this season, Klopp wouldn't have changed the situation right now.
Yeah, but bro, we've been all over
a hindrance.
I think Trent became the very easy scapegoat for a poor Liverpool season
because he was doing a lot of silly things. This is what I'm saying. I start speaking on it and people say I'm being negative. It is what it is. Like we can't sit and act like Trent was playing sick this season when he wasn't.
No. He's made mistakes. Of course, he's made.
Most of the goals were coming down that side.
Yeah, because he's the one. Because he was trying. He didn't have Hendo or Genie or Milner when he was younger.
This is what I'm keep on saying.
How the system was made that way. It's not because he needed it like he's a child or he's a liability. That was just the way the system was, bro.
Guys, let me quickly say something on this, and I think we kind of move on now from this. But all I was going to say is this, yeah. I think you both got point. Listen, I think he has been made to be the scapegoat of this season. He has been, in my opinion. But I also feel like he hasn't helped himself either because of some of the performances Trent has done. Hasn't been lack of quality. It's just been lack of effort. Like he can't be bothered. So that criticism that he's been getting has been kind of on himself. But I also understand the team's not playing well. Maybe there's stuff going on with Trent. We don't know. But he has been made to be that scapegoat because I remember when after the World Cup, Trent for a little while was actually our best defender and still got it in the neck. And I thought that's kind of like he hasn't done nothing wrong. Last thing I want to say is this as well. Just right in terms of Pep Guardiola. I look at Man City now and look at them and go, they're formationless, so to speak. But if you just want to look on paper, they actually play a 3-2-4-1. They play a 4-2-3-1 backwards, yeah? They're one of the only teams, in my opinion, that can actually play that formation and get away with it. And do you want to know why? Because they just see football as simplistic, where like, I think, obviously, because the way how football is, formations are a key, but for them, they just start in whatever formation they like, but they just know where they want to put the ball. And I think Liverpool, in my opinion, from today's game, and even the Arsenal game, a little bit, but more so this game, just said it's not even about formation. It's just about getting your players in the right areas where you can hurt people. The Trent in midfield thing, I don't think it's going to be a main factor when I think about it now. However, I do think it's a weapon that we can use. Like I said, it's about having fluidity in it. Fluid formations in a game. You might start off as a 4-3-3, but then you might turn into a Man City 3-2-4-1 or whatever it is in it. Like the point is that as long as you've got the players to change things up, I think we're going to be good. So even though I know Trent needs to improve in being a right back, because I still think he needs to improve defensively, there's going to be games when we can utilize him in this midfield role, and I think it will do really well for us. And I just like that Klopp is not afraid, first of all, to switch things up. And he's actually going, let me just let football flow. Let me not fixate. It used to be Diaz, left wing, left wing, left wing. Diaz came on and was on the right-hand side. All because that formation, like I said, we kind of went into Man City mode, where the formation just didn't matter. Trent was doing up the 6 ahead of like Fabinho. It was kind of crazy. So I look more to see more of these people and let's see what happens.
Yeah. And I just want to say, like, I think Reece James is a brilliant player. So I'm not even being shady. But this is how you know agendas run, because after Vinicius cooked him in that Champions League game, nobody said anything. But to me, he got rinsed more than Trent, or at least equally to Trent. No one said anything though. Like, but let's move on in it. Alcantara for the bad man today. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, man of the match.
Absolutely brilliant performance.
Ibu.
You know what's really annoying, Cal, is that if you didn't make that mistake, he would have been an Alcantara as well. He was a
no. So I wouldn't have given him an Alcantara. I'd have given him a 10 without the mistake.
For real, without the mistake, I think he was flawless, bro.
Who, Ibu?
Bro, without the mistake, what did Ibu do wrong?
He made a mistake, but he was but because you have to factor. Listen, Ibu's my guy, innit? That's my set. But bro, he made a mistake that led to a goal. I would give him a 10. I would give him an Alcantara if he didn't make the mistake. Is that what we're saying here?
For me,
I'm gonna give him a 9 without the mistake. He would have been 9.
Okay. I didn't read the room, innit? I didn't read the room.
But Matt, here's the mad thing. I agree with you, Matt. That without the mistake, he's an Alcantara tonight. He was absolutely brilliant.
Okay, because you made the mistake.
But because of the mistake, I've got to give him a 9.
Yeah,
it was only 2-0 at that time, and they could have got back in the game.
What are we saying
that mistake
nearly.
I'm going to give him a 9. I'm going to give him a 9 because he was absolutely superb either side.
I just think I know he made the mistake. It's so frustrating, but we have to keep.
I don't want to spend long on this, but can I just say something?
Yeah.
Trent's getting his plaudits, and rightly so, yeah? But one person who's being slept on in this whole formation change is Ibu, because Ibu's doing up 2 positions now.
No, we're not sleeping on him.
I'm not saying you two. I'm saying as a whole, because when people are saying Trent's doing this, Trent's doing that, absolutely right. We see Ibu. Ibu's allowing this system to happen. You take Ibu out of the system and you replace him with any of our other centre backs, we can't play this system.
What did you do to Martinelli?
Facts.
So that's all I'm saying.
Count. Give him a 10. You're right. Give him a 10.
Still a 9.
No. Give him a 10, bro.
When we defend in the back 3, it's Robbo, Virgil, and Thingy on the right hand side, bro.
All right, give him a 9.5 then, because you're right. Other than that one mistake, which can happen to anyone, he was fucking flawless in the game, in my opinion.
Ibu was sick, bro.
So give him a 9.5. Give him a 9.5, because you're right. He does allow Trent to do what.
It's a 9.5.
He does allow Trent to do what he's doing. That's what I said
about, bro. Listen, I ain't complaining.
Virgil.
Do you know what?
I'll give Virgil a casual 7.5 to 8 today.
No, Virgil went about his business pretty well today.
Yeah, but Virgil was kind of flawless,
really. No, but I don't really think he was tested enough to be in the 9s and the 10s.
Oh, bro,
he didn't have a bad game in any way, shape, or form.
He didn't lose any headers. His passing was good for the most part.
Yeah, he didn't do anything like.
First half,
Virgil, I listen, 9. I would have said Virgil 9.
I'll give Virgil an 8.
I would have given a 9.
I think 8's fair.
Okay.
He wasn't better than Ali. Like, if you deep the game, Virgil wasn't better than Ali.
I thought Virgil was really, really good today. Really, really good. Like,
I think he was better against Arsenal.
Robbo.
10.
Oi. Robbo.
Outstanding game from Robbo today.
Do you know what? Do you know one thing that made me proud? Like a proud dad. Robbo was running down the ring and he looked up and he passed. He actually looked up, but he looked at who wanted to pass to. And I was like, yes, my dog. Finally.
And he faked the cross. Them man, they thought he was about to cross, brother, and he faked the cross.
Bro.
Robbo was absolutely
Robbo's
brilliant.
Either a 10 or a mirage, you know.
He was absolutely brilliant.
What are we saying? Robbo was on smoke.
I got Robbo as a 10 personally.
He was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. Like I said, 10 or
that was old school Robbo today, bro.
Facts. Missed that Robbo, man. He actually looked up, bro, when he was crossing.
All right. Fabinho.
I think he quietly went about his business.
A few fires. Yeah, but I said nothing.
7.5. He went about his business today. He wasn't brilliant, but he went about his business.
It's one thing I'm gonna say. And I know. I feel like Cal right now. He didn't do anything badly wrong at all, by the way. I think he actually had a very good, competent game. However, do you know what still scares me about Fabinho? There's still times when I go, the legs just ain't coming back, are they? They're just never gonna recover. Bro,
no, they'll be back with a long rest. They'll be back,
bro. It's not. You can see it
as long as he doesn't do too much baby making over.
You know what's becoming his character thing? Just coming. You know, like you got like his thing. His thing is he fouls someone and he sits on the floor and he just smiles like this.
Yeah, because he knows he's half a yard off. He'll be back. He'll be back.
I hate this. I don't want to say that because big up Rebecca and Fabinho.
So, Drift, let me ask you a question. If it was a choice between keeping Henderson and Fabinho, who are you keeping?
Oh, Lord.
I keep Henderson because I think the captaincy is more important.
Cool. Matt?
Why are we doing this, bro? Why?
Why? I was just asking a question.
I think we should re-sign Naby Keita.
He's not playing devil's advocate anymore. He's just playing the devil, isn't it?
Nah, I'll probably keep Henderson. I'll keep Henderson still.
Okay.
Maybe he needs to do a little bit of semen retention and it'll be fine. Too much baby making.
I don't think that's gonna. So what were we saying? I was gonna give Fab a 7.5.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, 7.5.
But you know what it is, Cal? I don't want to be the Debbie Downer. You know, in a game like this, on another day, you know, Fabinho would actually be a 9, but he can't do that. You I know you know what I'm trying to say in it.
I ain't saying anything else, bro. Here's one now. Henderson.
I'll give Hendo a 5.5 today.
Oh.
I'll give Hendo a 5.5. I think the second half he was really good, but I think the first half he was poor. You know, I don't pull no punches. I don't lie about stuff. He was really poor in the first half.
5.5. I didn't think he's gonna.
But in the second half, I thought he was good. So first half, I would have given him a 4. Second half, I would have gave him a 6.5. So I'll average it out and I'll give him a 5.5 overall.
I'd have gone 6 for Hendo.
I was gonna say 6.5.
Fair dude. Maybe you lot are being a little bit more generous than I'm. I'm not angry at you giving him a 6. But I'm just.
I don't.
No, first half he was giving the ball away a lot.
But I'm really scared for my livelihood. You know.
No. First half he was giving the ball away a lot. He was. First half, I'm not even gonna front. You know how I feel about Hendo. That's my captain. But first half he was giving the ball away a lot. Little flicks and little silly things. But second half he was good. So I'm averaging it out across the whole game. Do you get what I mean? Like I'm not doing that.
Let's just move on, bro. Because
Tuesday got the new alarm installed today. Still, you know.
Yeah, my ring battery. I'm gonna change it. The more movement, the more the battery goes down, innit? Man could be pacing up and down in the driveway with the belly on and the baseball bat. It's long. Jones.
Hey,
9. Absolutely brilliant performance from Jones today.
I was going to go 8.5 for Jones.
That's exactly. I was going to say that, but you know what?
9. He was brilliant. He was brilliant, man. We just got to call a spade a spade. He was brilliant today.
I'm 8.5 and 9. I'm going to go 8.5, but
the assist for the goal as well, man.
No, for Jota. Was it Salah? Jota or
you know what? I'm going 9.
Across.
I'm going 9.
You see that pass? I'll be honest. You see Curtis Jones? I didn't think he had that in him. You see that pass there? You know why? No. Shut up. Why?
If you watch youth football, Matt, he used to do that regular. Bro.
No. That's not what I mean. So let me rephrase it. He can do that, but because the tendency of not looking up for Curtis Jones is a big issue, I didn't think he would even see that. He would sniff that pass, bro. So remember, Curtis Jones got the ball, bro. You know the top players can scan the pitch in like a second. He done what a top player should do. You know, scan the pitch 1 second, bam, there you go.
All right.
Do you know how serious
let me play devil's advocate just for a second. I'm not saying the type of player that Curtis isn't a ball huggy type player, because he kind of is a bit of that type of player.
What we doing, Drift? What we doing? Be careful.
No. But what I do want to say is, could the problem be with Curtis that because he knows he barely gets an opportunity, he gets on the ball and he holds on to the ball because he's trying to always make sure that he is impressing, and he forgets to do the fundamental basic things, because a lot of the time players don't feel like the basic thing gets you back in the team or gets you a highlight reel or whatever. But maybe when he's starting to get a few games in a row and he's thinking, okay, is the manager giving me a little bit of a little bit of confidence here, a little bit of leeway? Now he's realizing that maybe he can just release the ball quickly and he doesn't have to be all flashy and get on the ball and do all these things. He's keeping the basics basic and he's doing what he's got to do. Could that be what it is? I'm just saying, because you know, the more he plays, the less he holds on to the ball. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Curtis, and you lot always know I'm here for it.
Love you. I never doubted you. You still got my heart.
Oh no! Oh,
I never doubted you.
I don't know if my point got lost in all that.
No, Jim, I'm not gonna lie. I actually need to listen to that back. All I heard was, I never doubted you. I still love you.
Oh my days.
days. No, sorry.
I never doubted you.
But do you know what? From what I did here, I understand what the thing is. Curtis Jones is actually one of the most frustrating players because of how good he can be. We're not sitting here talking about the guy's just crap. He got no technique. Bro, the guy's got technique. He's tidy. Doesn't buckle under the pressure. All we want him to do, believe it or not, is do two things. Just two things. Be more aggressive like he was today and look up. Do you know how simple those things are? Bro, I'm telling you. But if he does those two things, 100%, he's got a Liverpool future. I'm not joking. It's just, can you do that, though, consistently? If you can, then cool. That's all it is for me with Curtis Jones.
But that's what I'm saying. You do notice the tendency with players that don't get much of an opportunity, that they over try. And ball hogging is an actual, reaction to over trying. Like, you think you've got to be skillful and do all these things and rare. And sometimes you forget to keep it simple. So I'm just saying, possibly, knowing that if he doesn't play well, he won't play the next game. He kept over trying, and maybe he's starting to realize, or maybe through playing a couple of games in a row, he's thinking, all right, you know what? Let me be a little bit more. I can just be textbook 1-2, quick pass. Don't have to hold on to it. And that will be beneficial to the team. I don't know. I'm just trying to put it out there. So I said I'm playing devil's advocate. Could that be why he's more likely, the more he plays, to be less greedy and less ball hoggy and more look up, like you said, Matt, and think about it, because he's not worried about his place in the team? Because we've got to be honest, some players, when they're worried about their place in the team, it can work for them. But some players, when they're worried about their place in the team, it can work against them. Maybe Jones is one of those guys where it works against him. Do you know what I mean?
Jones is the type of player, I think he needs to play every week. Jones is not a player that I think you can kind of bring off the bench and expect impact. You can every now and again, but you can tell he feels so much. All right, this is his third start in a row, I think. Look at the difference with it being his first start in a row compared to he plays like, well, I don't know, coming off the bench, like one game here, 2 games there. That's the thing. Some players, though, are built for that. I don't know. He's not. So that's where it can become tricky for Jones.
Yeah, dudes, I agree with all the points.
H, man.
I hate to say so much.
We might as well just.
I still love you. I never doubted you. I still love you.
No, bro. Oh my days.
Oh man.
I still gonna do that. I never doubted.
You know what's even more mad is that now I've got the Dexter Bounty tune in my head even more, bro.
Oh man!
The moment you started speaking to them, and then Matt put the video. As soon as Matt put the music on, I was like, "Nah, this is calling to me." This one is. You know the bridge back in the day, the R&B songs. They'll just talk about something in the bridge. That was Drift right then. You just have someone harmonizing in the background. I never doubted you. I still love you.
I'm trying to think of it even. Yeah, go on.
What are you saying for Salah, boys?
Oh, Salah was in his. It was in the bag, you know. That's the. Can we keep it a buck? This is the first time we've seen Salah in his bag for a minute. Because even though he might have got the odd goal here and everything, like Man United or whatever, but bro, the performance on the whole was absolutely serious, you know. Salah, do you know what I was really impressed with Salah about? He kept the width, because when Trent was going to the midfield, Salah was like, you know what? I don't like being here, but I'm going to keep the width for the team. He went out there, and then what he would do is he would wait for Henderson to go into his spot, then Salah go central. It was like understanding the simplest instructions, and it worked to a T. The finish as well. You see the finish for the one where he lashed it near post. That's the old. Finish. Do you know what that reminded me of? That was 17-18 Salah, you know. Where I kid you not, the man will lick the ball and don't even think about it. He just lash it. Go. You're like, go. That was old school Salah, 17-18 Salah, you know. You see Salah, this kind of, not new Salah, but the Salah of how many months? he's always trying to overly think about where he wants to put the ball. Sometimes, fam, you just got to lash it, you know. You know what I'm saying? So for me,
I mean, I was still a little disappointed with his first half.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go 8.5 for Mo because I think the first half does bring the score down a bit. Yeah,
8.5.
He wasn't great in the first half.
Are we trolling?
No, I'm just saying he wasn't great in the first half. So I'm gonna go 8.5.
What are you going for, man?
I thought like 9.5 or something. Or 10.
I'm not going to argue with you. Like, I'm just giving my opinion. I don't think he got in the game enough in the first half, but second half, he was cold. So it depends on where you want to
and again, I don't want to do the stats thing, but bro, not just look at the finish.
No, the finish was brilliant. The finish was
cold.
Both finishes. Both of the finishes.
Not the one where he put it far post, because that one that should have been. That's normally been that's like his trademark. That's like football manager likes to put the ball. I know, like to find the back of the net or on the far post or whatever. Like often, that one way he lasts it. Come on, that's old school.
But like I said, in the first half, I was getting really frustrated that it wasn't beating his man and he wasn't getting into the game. But I'm not going to argue with you, man.
And what about the system as well? What about the system as well when he was like defending and then Trent was going inside, Salah having to hug touchline? You didn't rate that, no?
Yeah, I give him a 9.
Man, I chalk on his boots, you know, because of Pep Linders.
I give him a 9. He had a good game, but first half I was a bit disappointed with him in the first half. But
fair enough.
I give him a 9.
What about you, Cal? What are you saying?
9.5.
Yeah.
Both finishes were brilliant, though. Both finishes were brilliant.
The assist before Trent as well. Assisted Gakpo.
I'm not going to argue with it. I'm not going to argue with it.
I thought Salah was lights out today. Can't even lie. You needed a game like this as well, by the way.
Cody.
Got his goal.
I think his hold-up play was really good today. I think it sounds stupid, but I don't actually think we do as well as we do today without him. Because he is getting into that Bobby mode where like he'll become the hold-up player and people will make runs off of him and little things like that. And I think people are underestimating like his drop of the shoulder and little things like that he does. I'll go 8.5 for Cody today. I thought he was really good.
Do you know what? I thought he was good. I thought his link-up play was good. Passing was good. Got a goal. However, it sounds weird, but I know it's not his nature, so I can't expect him.
Just say
I guess. I can't expect him to be like Bobby Firmino. But however, there's light in the tunnel because I remember when Bobby Firmino first entered the league, he wasn't really aggressive. He's a bit too passive for me. And sometimes I feel like that with Gakpo. Like sometimes I feel like, what was he? Oh yeah, I forgot Gakpo. Like when he scores, Gakpo scored. Like, but when you look at the game as a whole and how he was like the anchor of the attack, his movement of the ball was calm and allowing others to get into space. Me personally, I give Gakpo like 7.5, 8. I'll probably give him an 8 today.
Wow, you're gonna go 7.5.
I'll probably say 8. No, I said 7.5 or 8. I'll probably say 8.
Nah, bro. In the first half, Gakpo's hold-up play and stuff was what was kind of like allowing us to be able to even look dangerous.
I think 8 is a good. We're not. But
you said 7.5 at first. That's low, bro. 7.5.
Oh man.
No.
That's 7.5 is low, man. I'm not gonna lie. That is low, bro.
I mean.
That's mad. That is mad. 7.5 is low.
I said 8. I said 7.5/8.
Considering the game he had 7.5.
Bro, you said Salah was what originally?
I said 8.5 for Salah originally. You
said 7.5 for Gakpo. Wait, hold on, Drift. What would you do in Gakpo if you gave Salah 8.5?
I think Salah and Gakpo had very similar games. I would have given them both 8.5.
Oh
no, because I'm not because even though Salah obviously scored an extra goal and was part of an assist as well, I'm looking at the hold-up play from Gakpo and how I think the way we were playing was through him. So I think they were both as good as each other. I think Gakpo and Salah were as good as each other today. Remember, I don't just go off the goals. I'm
not saying about the goals, though.
If you score a goal. So that's what I'm saying. But if you look at the overall game, I think Gakpo was involved in the game as much as Salah was, if not more, because he was doing a lot of hold-up play today.
No.
It goes unnoticed a lot of the time. I would have given Gakpo and Mo both for 8.5.
Nah,
I think they were both as good as each other.
Salah's better than Gakpo, in my opinion. Like I said, Bob,
I disagree.
I don't
think they were the same. I think
Gakpo, like I said before, Gakpo was good today, but I think people. Here's what I don't want us to do as a fan base.
I got 8.5. I know what you're gonna say, Matt. Don't do it, bro.
Yeah, because people just don't want to hear the truth, innit? They don't want to hear that.
Cal did that, so hopefully you don't have to go.
And again, I'm not even like berating him. I'm saying 8, yeah. But what I'm saying is like,
I take a lot of shots for you too. You got
to look at the other forwards and look at how devastating they were. And I'm not trying to
save you, bro. I'm trying to pull you away from the fight, bro. You're still swinging.
No, all right,
I ain't gonna say now.
No, here's the defense to what
I knew this was gonna happen.
Gakpo got a goal and an assist, and Mo got 2 goals and was part of an assist. Yeah. So overall, when you look at the game, I think both of them getting the same rating is okay. I think they were both the same, depending on which way you look at the game.
You're doing the stats thing, Drift. You have to look at the wider picture.
I'm not even doing stats. No, because I didn't even say numbers.
I actually think Gakpo was more involved in the game than Mo was. So I'm not even just doing it on the stats thing, bruv. I think Gakpo was actually more involved in the game,
bro.
I would put them on the same level. I'll give both of them at 8.5. You lot, mate, convinced me to give Mo a 9 because his finishes were absolutely brilliant. But I think, in my opinion, Gakpo and Mo had the same level of game today. So I would have given them both an 8.5 if I was.
I would have gone 8. I would have got 8.5 for Gakpo.
I would have said 8.
At least we agree on that, then.
I would have said 8. So it's only half a mark ahead of me. Because remember, my exact segment was I said 7.
7 point. It's because you said 7.5.
Yeah, 7.5 was too low.
People, everyone in this chat right now.
No, I hear. No, you said.
I said 7.5 or 8.
I know, but you still mentioned the 7.5 in it.
Yeah.
No, I mentioned
you mentioned the 7.5, but that's like me saying, do you know what? I might give you 4 chicken wings, but I'll probably give you 8. You'll be like, hold on. You might give me 4, bro.
I still said 7.5 or 8. And then I went, 4, I'll probably give him an 8. And I told you look why. But people are crying, That's crazy.
Golden and assistant could hold up play.
What are we saying for Jota, brothers?
Jota, all right, listen.
Do you know what, yeah? After the stick that Jota's been given, I'm just going to boost him up a little bit more than I normally would anyway.
No, wait, before you do... Wait, was the stick he was getting justified, yes or no?
I think some of it was unjustified. As I explained to you during the watch-along. No, I remember we disagreed during the watch-along. I think he's been involved more than people have given him credit for.
Drift, did you see his overall heat map against Arsenal, for example? He's one of the deepest players and he's an attacker. Now, I'm not saying that's all on him, that's tactics as well. But as an attacker, you need to have the instincts that says no.
Yeah, but remember, we were for the first 35 minutes of that game, we were massively defending as well. So that's going to add to the heat map because he can't be attacking if he's under the cosh. And I think a lot of people. Here's the thing that's mad, guys. You see the goal that we scored when Henderson accidentally passed it to Mo because he was trying to go for the shot. People will look at that part and like the goal was a little bit fortunate, right? Overall, it was a little bit of a fortunate goal. But nobody looks back on that goal and gives Jones and Jota the credit for creating the goal.
I did.
And that's the point I'm making.
No, we said that.
People just go past that bit like that wasn't part of the goal. Bro, the hold-up play from Jones and the overlap and the cross from Jota was what made the goal. But people act like they weren't
actually singled out the part with Jones's passes, how he looked up being a top player.
But what I'm saying is Jota will do something like that, but people just act like he didn't do it. That's the point I'm making.
No, but that's one involvement in 90 minutes.
No, but there were other involvements. I just can't remember them off the top of my head.
Quick question. Who had a better game, Jota or Gakpo?
I think Gakpo had a better game, but only just because Jota was good today. Maybe the first half an hour was a bit shaky, but overall, in the end, he was good today. I'll give Jota an 8 to an 8.5. He got an assist and a goal today. He was a lot more busy. He was helping defense. Oh, yeah, shit. He got a brace, innit?
Jota got a brace.
8.5. 8.5. I forgot he got a... I forgot he got that.
Well, here's the joke. Here's the joke, and this is where this gets confusing. Here's the joke. Jota was way more deadly, obviously, than Gakpo. Way more effective.
But he wasn't involved. He wasn't involved in the game
as much as Gakpo. You would say, Gakpo was involved in the game. This is what I'm trying to say. So this is what how do people want to do their ratings?
I forgot Jota had a brace, so that means he got an assist and he got 2 goals. 8.5 for Jota. 8.5 for Jota. I think that's a solid.
Sometimes you got to take out the stat. This is.
No. But I actually think that I actually think he played decent.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I think Jota played decent today. I mean, if you look at the fact that he played decently, and if you look at him statistically, you could arguably say that a 9 is actually real. Like if you looked an assist and 2 goals, he got an assist and 2 goals, Bob. If you're looking for Jota, we're talking about Jota, right?
Bro, see, this is the thing. All right, so Jota scored 2 goals. Yeah,
and he got an assist.
They were very good finishing, and he got an assist. But bro, if you look at Jota's overall play, first half an hour, a lot of people saying he was scatty. I can't even say that because I didn't see that part that they're talking about.
And that's why
I didn't see that.
And that's why I give him an 8.5.
Broski,
and that's why I give him an 8.5. Oh. That's why I give him an 8.5.
Oh.
What are you giving him, Matt?
I just want to say, most players, I know statistics are everything, but how many players come out of a game with 2 goals and an assist?
I give him an 8.
Still look like trying to be negative about what they did in the game. Do you know what I mean?
I didn't see all of his game. Like he done well in the parts that I saw him, but there was some part like Jota obviously got a bit of confidence.
Can I ask you a question? Because I agree with 8 as well.
Yeah.
Remember after the Nottingham Forest game he played against in the FA Cup last season, I believe it was, and I spoke about Jota. Do you remember what I said?
Hold on, say that again. Say that one more time.
After the Nottingham Forest game,
yeah,
when Jota got the winning goal against Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup, do you remember what I said?
I genuinely can't. No, you might have said something about him playing centrally, or
I said Jota's a fantastic finisher and a game changer. His overall play sometimes can be a hindrance. I was told he's just there to finish. In the first, I'd say half of the game, despite his 2 fantastic finishes, he was giving the ball away a lot. Drift. You remember we were watching, he gave the ball away. And what did you say? Say what you want about Klopp. He can't do nothing about what Jota just did. That was Jota you said that about.
That was on that one occasion. But I think a lot of players in the first half an hour, Cal, were giving the ball away.
No,
they
but
were. I think the whole team was giving the ball away.
He was giving the ball away a lot. And I keep on saying this about him. So when we're judging him, this is why I'm saying you can't just look at goals and assists and say automatically man's had a sick game.
Yeah.
If that was the case, automatically we'd be saying Salah's had a sick season. But he hasn't. Because there's more to it than that. So when we say Jota has had an 8 out of 10 game, despite getting the same statistics as Salah, we know from watching that game, Jota wasn't as good as Salah today. He wasn't as good as Gakpo, and Gakpo got 1 goal, 1 assist.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say, people.
I mean, statistically, he was the best player on the pitch. But yeah, I get you got to watch the overall game. I get it.
Why statistically was he the best on the pitch?
Because he got 2 goals and assists. That's actually better than anyone else statistically.
Did Salah get 2 goals and an assist?
Salah never got an assist. Salah got an assist to the assist. He didn't actually get an assist. So
no, I think Salah got an assist. Hold on, let me check.
No, he got the assist to the assist. Like he passed the ball to Trent for the assist. He didn't actually get the assist. So technically, statistically, Jota actually had the best stats out of all the players. Like statistically, Jota actually had the best stats. So I think Gakpo, Salah, and Jota all getting an 8.5. I would have given all 3 of them an 8.5. I think that's very fair. Looking at the overall game, what they did statistically, putting it all in, I think all 3 of them was an 8.5. That was what I would have done. I would have given the whole front 3 an 8.5. Personally, if you disagree, then fair enough. But that's what I would have done based on looking at everything in the game.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Because you can't discount an assist and 2 goals.
No, of course you can't. You can't.
But you also can't discount a first 30 minutes of a game either.
Yeah, he was horrible for the first half an hour. He was. I'm not gonna lie. But I think the overall team was horrible though. That's why I'm trying to not really judge that first half.
They weren't.
Bro, apart from Ibu and maybe Trent, Who was good in that first 20 to 30 minutes? Bro?
They weren't horrible. There's a difference between being not great and
get
horrible.
A drink, you man. One sec.
I don't know, man. That first 20 to 30 minutes, I think the majority of the team were horrible. I'm not gonna lie.
Not horrible, bro. There were some standout performance. Dare I say it? Hendo was kind of horrible in that first half an hour as well.
Yeah, he was. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Subs. The subs only really got I mean, Nunes automatically with the goal, and we'd probably give Nunes a 7, right?
I give him a 7.5 because his pressing and his ball winning and stuff. He was part of the press. He did really well for the time he was on. Plus, his goal was brilliant. So I'd give Nunes a 7.5. Actually, no. Do you know what? I'll give him an 8 based on him being on the pitch for 15 minutes. Like, as a substitute, that's as good as a 15, 20-minute cameo as you can ask for, really. Pressing, winning the ball, got a goal. I'll give him an 8. I'd actually give him an 8.
I'd have gone 7.5. Yeah. We'll leave Matt to
He took his goal like an absolute gangster.
He did. He took it well. Well, one thing I will say about Nunes, this is reminiscent of the Newcastle game as well. I'm getting more happy with the fact that when he gets time now, he actually picks what he wants to do as opposed to just rushing it. Whereas earlier on in the season, he was rushing it when he had time. And he was becoming more of an instinct finisher.
That's what can happen when you're new, bro. That's what can happen when you're new.
I don't really buy that as an excuse. Personally,
no. You always have to give anybody who's new to a country a little bit of a leeway in their first season.
Not when it comes to finishing.
No, you do, but because sometimes things just get to you and it's unexplainable, and you just can't really put your finger on why. No matter what it is. So
sorry, who are we on now? Sorry,
Nunes. What would you have given Nunes, bro?
Got a goal, was aggressive. 7.5 or 8, I would say. Probably an 8, maybe.
I gave him
7.5 or 8. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
He was honest straight away.
There's not much more you can ask for.
Yeah, remember,
15,
exactly.
Minutes,
we're judging him as a sub. Like, he came on the pitch and then literally just said, "You know what? Give me the ball. Let me score a goal." And that's what you ask for from your striker. I know he's playing left wing, but you want him to be aggressive, get a goal. He was there. You know what I mean? So yeah.
And you know what? Yeah, I know people are gonna be like, you're a Nunes apologist, drift and rare. Yeah, fuck it. I am. I don't really care what anyone says. I know with proper service, playing in a team that's playing well, Nunes bagged you 20 to 30 goals easy in a season. Like, I'll stand by it. I don't have any doubts in my mind. If we play properly and we give the man service and we're not this all over the place team, he bags 20 to 30 goals easy in the season. Like, I believe in the guy. I just do. So
fair enough.
I mean, he's got about 17 goals in all comps this season already, innit? And we're not even having a good season. And some people still think he's not even played that well. So, man.
We'll leave that for another show.
Plus 5 assists, I think, as well. So, yeah.
Klopp. I was going to rate the other subs because I think they kind of came on and just...
Well, at 85th minute?
No. I'll still give Bobby a 7.5 to an 8. When he come on, his touches and his flicks and stuff, like he got fully involved in the game straight away, bro.
Bobby barely did anything when he came on, bro.
He got a flick. He nearly scored.
He was holding up the ball. His passing was good. He nearly scored a goal. Bobby was brilliant when he come on.
I'd say 7. They probably all get a 7. I think they'll get a 7.
At least a 7.5 for Bobby when he come on. He got involved in the game straight away. His
I'd have said a 7. I'd have just said a flat 7 for all of them. They were just good.
But that's I say 7 for all of them.
He's still good though. Like
they all done the same thing. Milner done well.
Let's not rate them. I'm like, no, they deserve a rating.
Oh, fair enough. We can rate them then.
I will give them. If I'm being honest, I will give all the basically all the subs came on. We scored more goals. Nunes got 1. They all played their part. Milner, even on the right-hand side. I know there was one point where I was like, wait, what's he doing? But he's trying to get the cross in. I think they all probably get a 7. They all done very well, in my opinion. They all good.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
I actually think they were all good, to be honest. I thought all the subs were good.
Klopp.
Yo.
You win an away game 6-1. Substitutions. Let the game flow. in hindsight, people he started actually worked. I think you got to give Klopp at least a 9 today. 6-1 away win. You got to give him at least a 9 today.
I would give Klopp a 9, and I'll tell you why. Bravery to stick with the same tactical instructions, not formation, just tactical instructions in terms of, we're going to move Trent into the midfield. People, I've spoken about it probably too much. That's what Klopp's thinking, but he's gonna play that anyway. He done his thing. Players were brave. I think everyone followed the instructions. That's the most important thing, is following instructions. Klopp, you can tell, really was galvanized from that. Klopp gets a 9 from me as well.
For me, he gets a 9.5.
I hear that.
I think I can't lie. Giving him a 9 for a 6-1 win.
When you say it like that, it's 6.
Like the goal wasn't his fault.
Yeah.
Like his tactics weren't at fault for the goal being conceded. We pretty much shut them out because of tactics. Created a lot of opportunities because of tactics. Won the game 6-1. It could have been more because of tactics. For me, a 9.5. The only reason he's not getting a 10 is because, again, I don't understand why the subs were so late, and I still, for the life of me, don't understand why Milner have to come on every game.
I think that's a conversation. That might have to be a members video. I can't even lie.
Is it need to be a members video? It's a 5-minute conversation. It's one of his.
I think it needs to be.
He wants to keep it at the club. And
does James Milner's contract a real thing? And then we're just looking to just go through every game and to see that he's played it. No, I'm joking, but yeah, 100%. And for those that are saying, Matt gets a 5.5 today, shame on you. Just shame on you. We won 6-1, and you're worrying about the rating that I got today. I rattled you lot. Remember, I own you lot, I rattled you lot, yeah? You lot are rattled, for my little comment about top 4. All right, cool. Say nothing. I've got the mental warfare against you lot. It's cool though. Especially people like Marquet. Yeah?
Squidly! Fully salt, your pussy clot in a ear. Too enough, man. Oh, Squidly!
Better man in the chat unhappy.
What you saying, Matt? What you saying, Matt? They only gave you a 5, yeah?
Yeah, they get about to give me 5.5. What are you talking about?
Being called you Matt Tyler.
Tyler ain't got my beard. Don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect me like that.
Shout out to Akuzu Fred. He just became a member of ours. Big up yourself.
Love to you, man. Come on. You know it's all jokes, people. You know it's always love. Come on, man.
Anthony James says top 4
always
back.
Love.
We move. Fair enough.
Raw, Matt's got the movement going, Top
hey, listen.
If we get
top 4,
Trent stats: 2 assists, 153 touches, 124 accurate passes, 91% pass accuracy, 12 accurate long balls, 20 passes into the final third, 11 ball recoveries. Yeah, that's just serious. Like I said about the Arsenal game, a complete good performance.
Yeah, that's serious. That's serious.
I can't even say my right back anymore, bruv. Just our player.
That's serious.
Doing up different positions in one. Shakalaka says we got unfinished business in Europa League, fellas on the clock. Cook 'em, Kopish.
No, when you say it though, like that, we just.
I really want Europa now. I really.
I just want all jokes aside. I just want to finish as high as possible. Like wherever we end up, it is what it is.
You know what? What if
this win every game?
What if, even though Klopp's won everything because he won in Europe and he won the best trophy to win in Europe? What if this was Klopp's plan all along to actually get the Europa League to actually fully complete the set, like to literally have every single trophy there is?
This is what I mean. This is what I mean, Drift. This is what I mean, bro. Klopp can do no wrong with you, bro.
He can't.
You think Klopp sat there in August?
No,
wait. You think Klopp sat there in August and went,
nah, did never. He would never do that, bro.
Coop Myers, come here. I don't want top 4 this season. What are you doing? Listen to me. I don't want top 4. I've got unfinished business in Europa. Yeah, you're right. You almost won it back. Alberto Moreno, yes. I want Europa.
No, that line got me.
All right. How do we get it? Push Salah wide. Push Salah wide. Push Salah wide. Yeah. Push Salah wide. Push Salah wide. Play Hendo in the 8 and don't buy a midfielder. Don't buy a midfielder. Don't you dare buy a midfielder. But George Mendes has got Mateus Nunes. I get him off the phone now. Send him to Wolves. I don't want him. I want 5th or 6th. You get me any higher than 5th or 6th, Pep,
my manager was speaking like that. It's over.
I'm gonna rip your face off.
I never said all that.
So you won't read all right another book again. I'll break those fingers. You hear me? Yeah. I want Europa.
Objectives change during the season, all right, boys?
I want Salah wider than a double-decker bus. You hear me? Yeah? Don't you dare play him central.
Do you know, I was going to say something else, you know? I don't
know. Don't you
Yo!
You want Salah wide.
I want Salah wider than a 304. Mad thing.
And what happened when we started getting close to top 4? Pep, come here. You think I'm stupid? You think I don't see what you're doing? Go and get Gakpo. Tell him he's playing left wing and we're going to play him centre forward. And you throw Nunes out on the wing. He ain't scoring no more goals. You hear me? And Jota starts ahead of him when he's fit. Get out of my office. Europa only. Mug. That's what you reckon he did, yeah, Drift? You reckon he planned for this?
Objectives change throughout the season, big man.
Change. Jay says, Arsenal bottom of the league and I'm buying you lot a cameo from one of their players to troll me. You know what a cameo is, isn't it?
No, what's a cameo?
Basically, you can pay players to say like a message and stuff.
Oh, see. You know what? If that's the case, then Jay, I want Xhaka. I want Xhaka.
Oh, no, Drift. I want Henry to do the message, bro.
What? It can be an old Thierry, school player, bro. Yeah. Oh, if it can be, no. I wouldn't do the legend like Thierry.
No, it's even like more better when it's like that, bro.
100%.
No, because I wouldn't do Thierry, Uncle Righty. I wouldn't do any of them man there like that. It's got to be the current players. I want it to be Xhaka. I want it to be Saka. And I want it to Mikel. I want it to be Saka, Xhaka, and Mikel. If Saka can talk to Kim Kardashian, he can talk to Kop-Ish. Come on, man. Let's keep it a buck. And Xhaka, obviously, captain. El Capitano. I know he don't actually have the armband, but we know he's the captain.
He's actually the captain. I don't care what no one says.
And Arteta, you know, the prodigal son. Arsenal might still win the league, but
I still think they will.
Yeah. So do I. I think Man City's scheduled.
I think they will, but you know what?
It's going to be 1 or 2 points. They'll win it by.
It's the Man City game that will define it, you know.
I think they're going to win it by 1 point.
I'm here for squeaky bum time, though.
I actually think Arsenal's going to win it by 1 point because I think they're going to draw at the Etihad. And I think that 1 point lead that they have now, I think that's actually the point that's going to win them the league.
Etihad is going to be a match.
I want to see them sweat, though.
It's going to be a draw at the Etihad, in my opinion.
You know what I'm hearing? Do you know what I'm hearing Arsenal fans say now? Oh, going up against this Man City team's no joke. You might have to start rating Liverpool, you know?
Yeah, they're feeling the squeeze, bro.
Sock out. That's what I say to them. Mugs. For years we've been saying this. Damn cheap. Go and fight your own battle, bro. Don't ask us to help you.
No. Bro, listen.
Right, that might be the most animated that Cal's ever been.
Nah, because it winds me up, bro. We've been saying this stuff about all I'm hearing now. Oh man, Man City might be cheating. You know, shut up, bro.
You know what?
None of that when we were.
You know what? Cal actually
said it raggo.
You know what? Cal actually.
I would have actually thought twice.
Cal actually said.
Yeah, go on them from one of my yard. So stop calling me the brother. Stop calling me the pussy. Kiss me. Stop on me tongue. Stop on me tongue. Stop on me tongue. Kiss me on my lip. Go suck your mother, man.
I can't went like this.
Go suck your mother. Me ready for 1 hour no ramp with me and see me now flush on the face, pussy. Bigger go suck your mama. Go suck your mama. Gun them big in your mama. Go suck your mama. Me ready for run down your blood clot and gunshot you in this. And that me I tell you, you pussy. Me ready for yam up your blood clot. Me done me gun in your face. Go
You hype it, man. I wasn't even going that far.
Oh, bro.
No, but it has to be said, bro. I'm sick of all these other teams saying, Liverpool bottled it. And now if Arsenal do the same thing, well, they were never expected. Were we expected to do it in 13, 14? No. Just shut your mouth. Go and win the league and stop speaking about us. And if you don't do it, I'm going to call you bottle jobs. Mugs.
What Carl's trying to say is, Arsenal, man, you need
psychiatric evaluation.
If they don't win the league, they're gonna get smoked. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not gonna lie. Right now, they're feeling that Nagomedov squeeze, bro. Right now,
yeah, bro. I love it.
Oh man,
it's gone from being the loudest fan base to the most quiet again. Overnight, went to the Hammers and got nailed down.
I'm telling you, man. This is what Man City will do to you. This is what Man City would do, man. When they put that, when Man City put that pressure on, that's the thing. We got laughed at. Was it 3 years that we didn't get over the line? Like everyone just laughed at us and we're like, "Yo, you lot don't understand what that Man City
with that vice grip,
that Man City squeeze is different. You lot don't understand.
You've done this to a Man City team that ain't even on full form.
You see, Man City, nah, let go.
They're not even in full form.
Yeah, it's nah, let go. They don't let go, you know.
The transition season for Man City. Remember that?
Real.
Them man, they actually had to rebuild. No, let me put it in perspective. This is the best Arsenal been for years, and fair credit to them, they've been absolutely amazing. Not taking nothing away. But this is Man City that's had to reinvent their football to fit in a striker who people were saying he's the reason why they're not the same. And now they're finally found their stride. Arsenal fans want to start talking. Bruh.
Yo, that when they hit that squeeze, and this is the thing as well. Bro. This is why I always say to people, like, just calm down a little.
See you on Thursday, Lee. See you on Thursday, bro.
They tap like chicken.
This is why I say just got to calm down a little bit, and you've got to let things unfold. Because I heard things about certain players in their team, and don't get me wrong, they've got some brilliant players in their team. Martinelli is a brilliant footballer. I'd actually take him at Liverpool. You lot know that already. Saka is a brilliant player. There's no doubt about it. But that's why I say you've got to let these men do it for 20, 24, 36 months. And then we start having the world-class conversations, all this stuff. Because when it gets to the crunch part of the season, you can't be having games like Saka's having right now when you're supposed to be the best left winger in world football or the best right winger in world football. Like these things, like Partey, you're not allowed to go. You can't go to the London Stadium and do what Partey settings if you're the best holding man in the world. You're just not allowed. You're not allowed to do this stuff. Ramsdale, you're not allowed to let in goals like what Ramsdale did at the London Stadium if you're the best. You're not allowed to do this stuff. Just let the man play their football. Stop putting the pressure on these, man.
Hey, Man City don't mess about it, no?
Stop putting the pressure on these, man. It's not good. It's not good.
Man, I feel run like track star.
I heard people telling Salah after the first season he's still world class. I mean, come on. You know
when you walk past Party, you see the midfield on test sweet.
It just is what it is. Let these men at least do it for 12 months before we start hearing this.
Oh, man. I mean?
Is Odegaard really Bergkamp? Again, he's a brilliant footballer. But Bergkamp.
Oh, man.
I couldn't read them a style up.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Arteta up stand up.
It is what it is. Big up Arsenal though. They're having a brilliant season.
Beef with Pep G and something for your startup. Man, I park up and look shortcut.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? And if they get over the line, fucking well played. Unbelievable season.
Oh man. Arsenal.
Touch a button now.
They might be finishing.
I know where you come from or where you're going to go.
Oh man. It is what it is, man. Let's just park up these conversations, you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie though, to be winning the league for that long, And for Man City just to say we've arrived, you're pissed.
The boy run like a wounded dog. Don't run. Arteta, don't run. We are the last man standing. Go on to your barber shop, punch him. Serves them right, man. Serves them right. Serves them right.
My day.
But they might still do it.
No, I still think they will, but I like to see them in this situation, bro.
No, they might still win
Do you know what's crazy?
Change up the tune.
Other than the fact that they've been top for the majority of the season and we went top around maybe November, December time, it really is reminiscent of the 13-14 season when we were overachieving. We got into a position that we wasn't supposed to be in, playing brilliant football. But then towards the end of the season, it was just them odd games where you're like, how did we not win that game when we were supposed to win it? I still look back at that Chelsea game, 13-14, and I think there's nothing that said that game was supposed to be anything less than a draw. Like, it didn't make sense. Like, nothing about that game made any sense whatsoever. You know what I mean? Very reminiscent of that. But as I said, talking about all these things, Xhaka's the best DM, Saka's the best right wing and stuff, you just got to put that on hold. Let the man do what they're doing. Odegaard is like Bergkamp. Put that on. Let the man them do what they're doing at least for 2 years. If I'm going to hit Odegaard and Bergkamp in the same breath, Odegaard's got to be doing this. But there's Arsenal fans that are saying that Odegaard is doing up Bergkamp's settings.
No, see, yeah.
And I'm saying, you've got to let the man do this for a couple seasons before we start comparing him to the best number 10 that's ever lived. Like, I don't even understand what's happening here. Do you know what I'm saying? Just let these men do their thing. Don't put the pressure on them.
That's
and then
crazy,
see where the chips may lay.
Bergkamp, what?
Bruv, that's what I'm hearing, bruv. That's what I'm hearing, bruv. It is crazy. You don't know how I feel about Bergkamp. I think he's the best number 10 that's ever lived. So when I'm hearing Odegaard getting compared to him, I'm like, yo, hold on a minute. What? I love Saka and Martinelli. They're brilliant footballers. But to say then that man, they can be talking to MSN or like, you've got to just let them do their thing for longer. Let them do their thing for longer, man. You know what I mean? Like, just let them do their thing for longer. We can't have these short-term memories. 6 months of form puts you in the history books. Like,
nah, bro. Listen, Arsenal, them man. Listen, like I said, they done well, but they thought it was a joke when we said like, Man City, like they don't rest. Them man, they don't sleep. When Pep puts in that cheat code towards the end of the season, them man, they don't drop points. Like, it's simple. People thought it was a joke.
They're in the Champions League still, and there's a real chance they're going to win. I actually think Arsenal win the league and Man City win the Champions.
You might be right. Do you know what, bro? And if Arsenal win the league, I will listen. As much as the fans,
no, but I just want to see them struggle to it. I don't want it to be easy.
No. They're realizing now. They're realizing now because remember the gap was however big in it, and now the gap the Man City don't lose. They just chip away in it.
They're feeling the squeeze. I think Arsenal will get over the line because Man City's got a lot on their plate. Yeah, I know they've got the squad, but they've got a lot on their plate. They really do have a lot on their plate. So I think Arsenal will get over the line. But they're feeling the squeeze and they're understanding what it feels like now. And it ain't pretty. Yeah. And I guarantee you, regardless of what any Arsenal fan tells you right now, as much as they would prefer to be where they are than any other position, they're not enjoying this. They are not enjoying it. And this is what we used to feel like. Remember when I used to say to you, like, I don't enjoy this. I love being great, but I don't enjoy this. You see the quadruple season? Last season, I never enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy it.
No, I was here for it.
I didn't enjoy it, man. I couldn't enjoy it, bro. That level of pressure, I couldn't enjoy it.
Bro, the pressure is what I love about the football. I get what you mean because
I couldn't enjoy last season.
You can burst that bubble, so to speak. But I'm here for it, bro.
Last week, I loved.
Yeah, bro. We nearly completed football.
Last season.
No. But I only enjoyed the win during the post-match game reaction and stuff. You see, during the game and then the pressure leading up to the next game, I didn't enjoy any of that. I didn't.
But that's natural because of the nerves. But I
didn't enjoy any of that.
We have to.
I had jokes last season.
To complete football, you have to Like you,
but I would
bro,
rather be in that position. I would rather.
Yeah,
be
100. Of course we would.
Bro,
Yeah,
remember Origi getting the winner at Wolves and all that, bro?
Of course I do.
You know, I still remember that move. The ball was played over the top to Salah.
Yeah.
Salah shows back. He's got 17, 18 burners.
Right foot.
Burns in.
Swivel. Left
swivel. It's the Origi finish is mad, you know.
You know, one of the
just this the calmest
man. No, yeah. You know what? If we're talking Origi moments, the header against Newcastle was probably the most.
Oh yeah, scorpion kick against Preston.
No, not like I mean, like in terms of like, because remember, if we'd have drawn that game in Newcastle, title race was over.
Yes, remember? I get what you mean. Impressive.
When Origi, I think it was like 88th minute or something like that. When that went in.
Yeah.
Second to last game of the season, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
When he got that,
it wasn't second to last.
Or third to last.
What second to last? It was in the title running, but it was
a game in between the Barcelona ties.
Yeah, Cal. So it was like the third to last or the second to last game of the season. It wasn't
second to last, bro. It was in April.
So how many games did we have after that then?
We had quite a few games after that.
No, I swear we only had 2 games or something after that.
No, we had a few games after that, bro.
Are you sure, bro?
Yeah.
All I know is I remember that game. That was mad, bro. That was absolutely crazy. But yeah.
AM says we were good, but to be fair, Leeds made it easy for us. I was gonna say that. I didn't want to. I was gonna say that. I won't say it now because
Ben over.
Ali has been superhuman for 2 years. Genuinely fake.
Facts, bro.
James says playing a back three. We don't need a new right back. It's a centre back.
Interesting.
No, I agree. Like I said during the watch along, I think Gomez and Matip need to be moved on, and we need to bring in 2 new centre backs, unless Joey goes to right back. But we still need centre backs. I agree.
Boy, that's a
yeah. Cal, look, the people are saying, bro, it was the second to last game. It was, bro. It was right at the end of the season when he scored that goal against Newcastle, bro.
It wasn't the second to last game.
It was, bro. It was the third or the second to last game, Cal. It was right at the end of the season.
Hold on, you're saying 18-19
when he scored the header. It was like the second or the third to last game.
Bro,
of the
you're
season.
talking about they're different seasons. So you see, all right. So if I'm not mistaken, hold on.
The game against Newcastle, guys, it was the second or the third to last game of the season.
Yeah, do you know what? My brain thinks you're talking about last season. If you're talking about 18-19.
Yeah. The Origi header against Newcastle. I'm telling you guys, it was.
No, you know
right
what? All right, maybe I'm going
season.
crazy. Maybe it's late. Did Origi not get a winner last season? Or am I going mad?
Yeah, that was the Wolves game.
Origi
that was the Wolves game, yeah?
No,
maybe I was getting it.
That Origi gets bad. It gets bad winners, bro. That's what Origi does.
Maybe I'm thinking Wolves, but yeah.
It was the third to last game. I told you it wasn't the second to last game. We beat
Wolves.
But
that's what I said.
In the Prem. Sorry, in the Prem. Sorry, in the Prem.
Well, it was the second to last game in the Prem, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was right at the end of
18-19, yeah. 18. For some, my brain thought it was talking about last year. I don't know why.
I never forget how ecstatic I went because if he never scored that goal, Tara Race goes to the final day of the season.
Yeah, we had a bad day that day as well. We were really off.
No, we were good for the beginning of the game, and then we fell off. Don't you remember? I think we went 1-0 up, and then they scored equalizer, and then they went 2-1 up or something. It was mad. Like I think Salah scored the opening goal that game or something like that, and then it was all crazy. But that was the Origi goal for me. That was like wild because like it was like the 88th minute or something like that, and it took us to actually like can we win the league on the last day?
Salah didn't get the first goal in that game. I'm almost certain.
I'm sure he did, bro.
He didn't. He got the second goal because Daniel Sturridge was in the corner. He backheeled it. Trent crossed it first time, and Salah scored with his right foot.
Was that not the opening goal though?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Origi got the third. Virgil got the first from a corner.
Okay. So what? Did we take the lead twice in the game then? Yeah.
I feel like we took the lead. Then I think we might have gone 1-1, and then maybe it was either 2-1 to them, and then we equalized, or it was 2-1 to us, and then they equalized, and then we got the third. Shaqiri come off the bench, took the free kick, and then Origi nodded it in. Give me last season again, man. I'll be so happy.
Facts, bro.
Read that one. Can't read this out loud. H, big up yourself as always.
H, a dangerous guy, H.
Jamrock says, so we're just going to have water carriers for the right mid. No. I want Kone. I want
you know what? I want Kone,
Rice and someone else.
I want Kone, Rice, and Kefren Turam.
But
I've made my mind at Kefren Turam.
No, but
you know what though?
This is what I would say.
No to Gravenberch as well, but Kefren
this is what I'm fully on the Gravenberch train. Here's what I will say to Jamrock though: if you've got a water carrier to allow Trent to do what he's doing, don't look at that as a bad thing.
It becomes a bad thing because what if Trent gets injured or suspended or worse, falls out of form drift?
That's why you have options.
So you don't want the right midfielder to just be a water carrier.
No, but you have options. You don't only have that player. But if there's somebody who's going to do donkey work that allows Trent to be able to do what he does, that's not a bad thing. It's not.
I don't want someone who just comes in to do donkey work, though, Drift.
No, donkey work in the sense that it allows Trent to be able to be who he is.
Work, you know.
No, because people underestimate the donkey. Don't get it twisted. The donkey is one of the most valuable parts of the farm. Don't get it twisted. I don't mean that derogatory when I say that.
Fair enough.
Do you know what I mean?
Like,
donkeys.
I hear that.
Donkeys are fully underrated. Trust me, they are fully underrated, but they take they take the heavy load. Pause. So all I'm saying is, if we get somebody who comes in and can do that, is what it is.
Hate says, Cow is such bad vibes sometimes. Read the room, bro. Allow the devil talk for Tuesday. This is what I'm saying. I didn't want to do it. Ben says, competent midfielder and Nunes bags in 9 minutes. The eyes with the monocle.
There you go, Ben.
That is kind of mad, though, that Trent goes into midfield and we score 6.
Hate says Cal could shame you for winning the lot. Hate, allow me, man. Kadir says always said Trent was a midfielder. You have to be fair, Kadir. Big up yourself, Kadir. It's been a while. Hope you're well.
Yeah, big up, man.
Evlas says for time I was telling myself Klopp gonna be bummed that he can't move Diaz around during a game like Gakpo and Nunes, only to play him right wing. Yeah, that is a Klopp moment if I've ever seen one. Still,
for real. I mean, do you lot still want to doubt the Kaiser? I mean, do what you're doing, innit?
No, so close to.
I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah,
about my lawyer.
Well, smart play. Drift. We'll speak about on Tuesday.
Do we want to do it?
Hey, Trent has been crap this season. Let's keep it 100.
I disagree.
I don't think he's been crap all season. But he's been crap at parts of this season.
But
Jay says, do you see how many class left wingers are out there in Trent's defense?
Because
but that's football, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but people know. If you know, you know, man.
Wow. Okay. I mean, they play against other right backs, isn't it? Or is it just Trent they play against?
No, but what they're saying is we cook up enough, man. So why are you lot pointing fingers at Trent?
Because he's the one getting cooked.
But they all get cooked.
Not like him, though.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. Maybe one other person in the team, but
you don't think when Roma played Chelsea the other day, Reece James went, let me see about the Riot, the murder. You don't think, but nobody says anything, bro.
But Trent's been doing up. Y'all flip. I'm
upset. Yeah, but Reece was like, cook up about the and wine.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, bro.
Stevie says that through ball. I haven't seen this team in ages. Big up yourself, Stevie.
It's TAA, you know. That's why he's more even having these conversations, you know.
No, but I think he's talking about the Jones through ball, I think.
Oh, okay. Fair play.
I'm saying there's a couple. This is what I'm saying. There's a couple we could speak about.
Fair play.
Hate says Drift sounded like Kelly
Salah goal.
And I love you.
Bang!
No matter what. Yeah. Hey, it is what it is, bro.
Salah goal is mad, you know.
You lot will be on my wave soon. It's fine.
Big Six Bants, big up yourself. Monts and the boys says big Jones balled out. Let me not lie.
Months,
he did.
Jones did play. He footballer. Facts, he did.
I want to know what Monster has to say about Jota today as well. Still.
Hey, said gap 7.5. Matt moving like Adam Ford.
I was gonna say rebuttal then, but I thought let me not. I gotta be careful.
Eastwood, they played intelligent ball today. Got to give them credit. I think this was more Klopp than Pep, in my opinion. Oh, guys, come on, we're not still doing this, are we?
Nah, they're just on a wind-up thing, innit? Just like H on a wind-up thing.
They can't be still saying Pep's the one to blame for this season and Klopp don't get no blame. Surely.
All right, that Robertson when he looked up, I'm looking at it now, bro. Gakpo to Salah. Robertson looked up. I'm telling you, Robertson looked up. That's the difference. I'm looking at it now. Robertson went like this. I see. Bro, I'm telling you. Of course. All the difference, man.
Anthony James says, big up. Top 4, big up. Big up, Anthony. Big up. Sean P. Casey.
Hey, Matt, you've got the people on it, bro. You need to.
Yeah, we started a mission still. It's all love, word, great stream. And Drift, sing it to Curtis. No matter what you do. All I think about it. Oh.
But I'm gonna say this, yeah. If the people want to believe, let them believe.
Man, what's man saying? I might like Patty LaBelle. Kelly. Hey,
Kelly. No, seriously, no. I'm listen. If you want to be a believer in
Come on.
Be a believer, man. I think Carl's frozen.
I'm glitching.
Yeah, FSG said done with that talk.
No, that was Curtis.
Oh, you're back. You're back.
Yeah, I'm here. Jay says, Henri not on cameo on sadly. Party and Jacarado big. Yeah, we're gonna do something end of the season, Jay. We're gonna party hard.
Yeah.
We're gonna party hard. We're gonna party hard.
Be careful with that.
Nah, if they win the league, fair play. But if they don't, we're gonna party hard. So we're gonna party hard. Zum. Hey, them man better get over the fucking line. I swear down, bro.
Mate,
no, man, it's a party hard, you know.
Because if they don't, then it's gonna be party in the blue dress. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Hey, trust me, bro. It's gonna be all that.
Zinchenko, shout out to Jason. Zinchenko's on cameo too. Perfect.
Hey, Zinchenko would be so fuming if he had to do it.
Eastwood says one day can translate what you man are saying. Glitching bad.
You're glitching bad.
I don't. Whatever translation you need, Eastwood, will hit you up still. What do we say things that are that much more like crazy for people to not know what we're talking about?
Carl, you still glitching? You there? Nah, Carl's moving mad.
Curtis Jones fully got hold of Carl's internet.
Jada Activist says Jesus is on a Jesus is on what? Hold on, who?
Jesus is on Cameo too. We'll tell him to call us.
Gabriel Jesus.
He's on it.
Tell him to call us.
He's on it. Cool. Stay on.
Hey, Arsenal, you better win the fucking league. I swear down. Sultan
says, Cal, Curtis Jones deserves the Mrs. Jones remix. He's been flying.
Curtis Jones.
No. Do you know what? If he keeps playing like this, then he deserves that. I'm sorry, Miss Jones. Ooh, I am for real.
Nah, that's true, actually.
Again, they did warn me now. Hot day all on. Car Jones. Back there. Hot day all on it.
Cat Jones.
Alex Devine says Bowen or Ward Prowse if they all right. Bowen. Big pause on this. If they get relegated.
Bowen. Football's very fickle, isn't it? People
I will go with Bowen.
Was last season.
Hold on. You man are taking Bowen, yeah?
Probably, you know. No, for the salary.
In this scenario. Hold
on, Jim. Wait. Cal, who would you go for?
No, but you know my thing. I'm going for Bowen.
So what's the problem then?
No, I said Would you man be happy if we sign Bowen in the summer?
I mean, Jeff said, if you do it, we'll do it, innit?
In this scenario.
Scenario. Growing up, yeah, man, I always wanted Bowen, you know.
No, we never said that, though.
No. I'll never
contact Jamal personally and ask him to bring up.
No. I hear what you're saying, though. I hear what you're saying.
In that scenario, bro.
Facts. No, Jade actually says Kyle's not running because TAA was
What? Was sick.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
No, because the next one he put Sicky Mills.
Yeah. Because I was a bit like, what we reading here, Jay? What we reading here, Jay? But I hear what he's saying. Yeah. Big up, Jay. Love as always, brother. Hate says Matt knows balls, saw the rubber look. Bro, H, all jokes aside, as we were obviously all talking, I'm looking at the TV now, yeah. And Robbo definitely looked up. And you know what Robbo's like? Sometimes he run down and just cross and don't even look. It's so frustrating because you know he can do that.
No, I disagree with that, man. I think Robbo looks up 70% of the time. He's a very efficient crosser of the ball. I don't think he's just like a hit and hope guy.
Bro,
if we're having a bad game, then maybe. But
bro,
like, generally speaking.
Bro, I kid you not, this season, this season in particular, Drift, I kid you not, yeah. Robbo's run down the wing and just cross.
But one season out of 5.
Simicast will look.
One season out of 5 isn't the norm, though.
No, but I'm going by this season. I'm not saying that's what he's done.
All right, fair enough. Yeah. You got to make it clear, though, bro. I thought he was talking about in general.
No. Just this season. Jamrock says, I hope we're gonna pick up Jamrock. I hope we're gonna spend 80 million mid to cover for Trent.
Jamrock's trolling, I swear down.
Jamrock, man.
Jamrock is definitely trolling.
Bro, we want 6-1 Jamrock, man. Let us live.
I can hear the sarcasm in the suit.
I know.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
You know the way he said it as well. It was just like, see, we're gonna spend 8 million for a Trent.
And I can actually hear his voice in my head like, Cal. No. It ain't that, bro. It ain't that.
I'm with him though. I've got to be honest. I'm with him. I ain't doing up 80 mil just for someone to come in and fill in for Trent because Trent's doing a wonder.
So you wouldn't pay 80 mil for Trent to be unleashed? I would.
But we've unleashed Trent without paying 80 mil.
Yeah, but if we get proper cover, it means there'll never be a liability situation.
We've got cover in the team right now. We just changed the formation to accommodate what we have.
Well, who's going to cover him?
That's for another. That's a conversation for another day. Innit?
For tomorrow, Monday night show, tomorrow on Tuesday. Make sure you tune in, people.
Indeed. Is there any more? Oh yeah. Jed Alpha says Carl signaling pop looking like a b-boy. Laugh. Boy, Jed Activist, you know, big at yourself, brother. Love as always, my G.
Big up, Jay.
Big up, Jay. Oh. H says, Wallahi, this season Robbo's been captain spammer. I'm telling you, bro.
He has been.
Bro,
I thought he said Captain Sparrow. I thought man was talking about
no, spammer. Facts, bro. He has been.
Okay. I went in for the handshake and man just went, shut up.
That's getting you back for the Jones stuff earlier, Carl.
Shakalaka Meka Leka says 50 EPLs assists for Trent Alexander-Arnold. How about the beat? Oh, he's got 50 in the league now. Swear.
That's my right.
That's a bold statement. Still,
we have to drop that beat for it. Hold on. There you go.
Do you know what, Cal? We couldn't even hear you, bro.
Oh, you're joking, bro. I
swear to God, all I heard was, oh, and then all I heard was, but it was so muffled. Could you hear, Drift?
I could.
Could you hear? Oh, maybe it's me then.
Yeah, I mean, the person I could hear the most is our captain.
Hi, this is Jordan Henderson, and you're watching Team Kop-Ish. My order.
Wow. Yeah, you lot
I came out of nowhere.
If you're not in relationships, find you someone who loves you like Hendo loves.
Bro, I was not expecting that.
That is love right there. Bro. Just before we sign off, boys, remember that picture of Tony Ferguson that went around when he was on his tear and like everyone's face that he thought was just a mess.
Yeah.
I got one for you, fellas.
No way, bro. Xhaka? Nah, that's not right.
Martin, look at the fear in Jesus' eyes, bro.
Broski.
He ain't
them
never
man there don't want none of this.
He ain't never felt anything like it, bro.
Them man there said, "Yo, we out."
They don't want none of this, brother. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Jesus actually looks frightened.
Man says, "Forget your gym strength, bro. This is from the gods." Yeah, this strength is from the gods. Yeah,
that's mad. They actually look frightened. They
look frightened to us. Hold on. Oh, Sean P. Casey says, by the way, Rich James has entered my prime Lizzo league.
Bro.
Sean, that's savage still.
Sean, you better budge, you know. Jay says,
man said Reese is getting a bit weighty still.
Yeah. Jay says, pause, man. No, I wasn't moaning. No, it was. Oh, you know what? Pause. Big pause. Pause for when I said it. Pause for now. It was the Giggs impression for those that don't know.
Man said Matt was coming in like,
Unily, I'm a product of my environment, bro. You lot keep on pushing me.
Is Gooner still here? I big up Gooner Lee in that. My Gooner Lee. Go bust Barbie, nah.
Bro, this time next his neck again, bro, supporting Liverpool. I guarantee it, bro. This time next season, he's gonna have the toilet paper around his neck again, supporting Liverpool.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Hey, you know what? I'll welcome him back. I will. I'm a forgiving man.
All right, we'll bring him back in it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, he's seen his you see girlfriend go out to the club with her full dress on and the heels and everything, and he's like, oh, let a good thing go, you know. Cool. You go stay with your thing at home, bro.
Hate says, rumor has it Ibu has zinc in his bone marrow.
I can believe that, bro. I heard adamantium still, but I can believe that.
Man said in his bone marrow, you know.
Vibranium.
In facts.
Vibranium,
listen,
bro.
People,
that man greet him like that when he walks into Anfield.
No, hey, come on, you know the thing already. Listen, people. Liverpool have finally got back to winning ways. Beat Leeds, smack them up 6-1.
Feels good.
We can actually relax and enjoy this moment. Let's try and win our next game. Anything you guys want to say before we head out?
I'm glad we ain't got no more 12:30 kickoffs. We've had 8 of them this season.
Is it 8? Right, that's a lot.
Yeah, but we haven't won one of them.
Yeah, that's a lot still.
I even look at the table right now and I'm thinking, right, even make half of those 12 ones. Of those 12 o'clock kickoffs, not 12 o'clock kickoffs.
Yeah, and then we got a chance in it. Fact,
yeah, maybe top 4 might have been possible this season. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna lie, if you play more than say 3 or 4 12 o'clock games, I actually think that's very unfair. Because like especially when they're away games. So to play 8 in one season is actually crazy. No. I've never seen somebody have to play that many 12 o'clock games.
Not an excuse, bro.
It's not an excuse, but no. I understand it, but it's not an excuse, if that makes sense.
Especially if it's an away game. You don't get to
I understand what Jeff means, but it's not an excuse, though.
No, not an excuse, but like it does.
It does eat at the right time.
Yeah, them man have to eat pasta at like 7 in the morning. That's heavy, bro.
But that's life, brother.
No, it's not, bro.
I'm so glad you said it, not me, because I would have got clipped up.
Yeah, no, but you eat pasta in the middle of the night all the time, Matt. That's different. But you ain't got to run around for a 90-minute game afterwards, bro.
No, middle of the night. That's a bit. No, I couldn't do it.
All right,
middle of the night.
No, whatever time it is.
But 7 o'clock in the morning, that is kind of.
I'm trying to call you out, but you got chicken wings waiting for you, innit, Matt?
No, I don't actually. I don't. No, not tonight.
Matt, would you eat pasta at 7 a.m.?
No.
Exactly. So this
I don't know. God knows. 7 a.m. No way.
But when you have a 12 o'clock, when you have a 12 o'clock away game, you have to eat it.
I've got chicken. Yeah. But that's not pasta at 7 a.m.
No, but the point I'm making is if you've got a 12 o'clock away game, you're eating pasta at 7 a.m. That is like you. I'm not gonna lie.
Past that 7 and that is wild. Even for that's wild, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I've heard players talk about it, Cal. It's mad. You got to eat You've got to eat your pre-game meal at like 7, 8 a.m. when you got a 12 o'clock game.
I'm not accustomed to that.
That's why you go to bed early and wake up early.
You have to travel in the morning, bro.
I get up early.
You're traveling in the morning.
You're not traveling in the morning, Drift. You travel the night before.
Nah, you don't, Cal. You know, majority of games you travel in the morning.
No, but Cal, I know what you're saying about getting up early. Not the problem. Having that type of food at the first thing in the morning.
I guarantee you, they do not travel that time in the morning.
Maybe if they're going to Bournemouth.
No, they have to be in a hotel for the night before.
Nah, not always.
Depends how far away if they don't travel.
Depends how far away the game is, you man.
No, they're in hotels.
Unless it's Everton or Man United, they're going from the night before, bro.
Nah, Newcastle at 12 o'clock game they wouldn't go the night before. They're traveling.
They would, bro.
Nah, they wouldn't, bro. They wouldn't. It'll only be like a game like Bournemouth or maybe a London game where they'll travel. But like any of them Midlands games or anything like that, they'll travel in the morning, bro. Anyway, I'm just saying, it's a lot of 12 o'clock games. It's a lot. I've never seen us play
I agree with you both. I agree with Cal. It's not an excuse, but I also understand, Drift, you're right at the same time as well. It's like I can understand why that would have an impact. It's just that I can't use. It's weird, isn't it? I agree with you, but I can't use it as an excuse. You know why? The reason why we have this many early kickoffs is because you see last season, they kind of go about what you did last season, innit? They're like, are you entertaining? What did you do last season? And that's why, obviously, the television rights in it was so good for Liverpool. How many times we've been shown on TV? It's because of what we've done in it. We kind of had to live with those consequences.
I don't mind 3 or 4 throughout a season, but 8 is a lot. It's a lot of 12 o'clock games, in my opinion.
But I have to look at the others, to be fair. But 8 is a lot, though.
I think Man City played 6 12 o'clock games. I think they were the only team that was slightly close to us. But
and that's kind of mad because they won the league.
We played a lot of 12 o'clock games. So I'm just saying, like, even if it was half of that, maybe we have a couple more points. Maybe top 4 might still be a possibility. Who knows? Because we haven't won a 12 o'clock game this season. So
we lost games at all times of the day this season, bro.
No, we haven't.
But 8 of them have been 12 o'clock games. So I'm just saying.
Harry says Trent Route 668 is remember that number. Trust me, they won't forget. They won't forget. Trust me, they won't forget, bro.
They'll try and forget.
Trust me. But now, people, listen. Let's celebrate this. We won 6-1 against Leeds. Let's try and win our next game. Keep the positivity. Like I said, people, who knows what's going to happen? If we win our next game, let's just try and win as many games as we can. I think there's what? How many games left? Is it 9? Is it 9 or 8? 8
now.
So there's 24. So that means there's 24 points left to play for. That's 24 points. Let's see what happens, people. We don't know where we're going to finish, but let's just try and win those games, innit? And see what will go on, innit? But now, people, like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you are a subscriber because I don't understand why there's a few of you that watch us but haven't subscribed. And you know what I mean? You've been rocking with us for a minute, so make sure you go and do that. And listen, tomorrow obviously will be the Monday night show. Or should I say today will be the Monday night show, but it's now on a Tuesday. So it'll be the Tuesday night show. So make sure you're tuned in for that as well.
It's going to be sticky, icky.
Ooh. Yeah. People, we'll see you tomorrow. It's been blessed. 6-1 Leeds. We move. We're back. We're Liverpool.
6-1 win and Mount's on the way. Doesn't get much better than that still.
Why'd you say Mount, bro? But we out.
Peace.